So researcher is looking at the study habits of college students. She believes that seniors study more than freshmen. All right, that's a valid thing to think about. A random sample of 42 seniors reported a mean study time of 21.0 hours per week, with a population standard deviation of 5.2. A random sample of 36 freshmen had a mean study time of 19.1, with a population standard deviation of 4.7. So, test at zero point 0.1 significance level, whether seniors study more than freshmen. All right. So, is it one population or two populations? It's two populations. Is it a means problem or a proportions problem? It's a means problem. Is sigma 1, sigma 2 known? Yes, they are. All right. And it's a chapter 7 or chapter 8 problem. You can see it's a chapter 8 problem. All right. So, what data do we have? So, first of all, here group 1 means senior. So, N1 is 42. Mean study time is 21. So, X1 bar is 21 with a population standard deviation of 5.2. So, sigma 1 is 5.2. Next, N2 is 36. X2 bar is 19.1 and sigma 2 is 4.7. All right. Next, state the hypothesis. Which is H naught, HA. So it's a two population problem and a means problem. So we should be dealing with mu1 minus mu2. Now, the group 1 is the seniors. And we are here to test whether seniors study more than freshmen. Group 1 is senior, group 2 is freshman. We are here to test whether group 1 studies more than group 2. So mu1 minus mu2 should be positive versus 0. Alright. Next is test statistic. So, I mean, you can check it, but it shall be z equals x1 bar minus x2 bar divided by square root of sigma 1 square by n1 plus sigma 2 square by n2, which shall be so on the top is 21 minus 19.1. On the bottom is 5.2 square by 42 plus 4.7 square by 36, and we should take a square root over the whole thing. So 1.69. Alright. So test statistic is done. So test statistic is done. Next, rejection region. So is it a t-test or a z-test? It's a z-test. So on the very beginning, let me draw a z-curve. And is it a right tail test or a left tail or both tail? It's a right tail test. So there should be something like ZC here. And how fat should be the right tail? It should be alpha amount fat, and alpha here is 0.1. So this should be like 0.1 fat. Now that means area to the right is 0.1. So area to the left is 0.9. Area left of ZC is 0.9. So let me search 0.9. .9 lies between these two numbers, which are 1. So for 1.28 and 1.29, so ZC shall be 1.285. Nice. So what's the rejection region? If Z bigger than ZC, reject H naught. Does that happen for us? Yeah, it happens for us. 1.69 is indeed bigger than 1.285, which means reject HO. What does H naught tells us? That both study same, and we are rejecting and accepting HA, which tells us seniors do study more than freshmen. So that's our conclusion. Sorry. So that's our conclusion. Seniors indeed study more than freshmen. As indeed they should.